Hi guys, I'm Dr. Matt. So interesting story. I just finished up with a patient who reminded me of this article that I was reading about 4 years ago that was published in the Washington Post. And the article was actually entitled, "Horns Are Growing on Young People's Skulls and Phone Use is to Blame," the research suggests. So ultimately, what they're saying there is that on the back of people's skulls, they're starting to find these calcium deposits. So they're not actually horns, but they're actually bone spurs that are actually developing on the back of the skull because there's too much tension in the musculature in the neck based on cell phone use. So what happens is every single time your head comes down and forward out front of your body, so whether you're sending a text message like this, typing on a keyboard, working on paper, whatever it is, the more your head comes down and forward out front of your body, the more tension there is in the musculature in your neck, and the more awkward load there is on the discs and the bones in your neck. That's called forward head posture. So as chiropractors, we've known for decades and decades that that's a problem. However, because of the epidemic use of handheld technology and how much time kids are spending on there, we are starting to see alarming tech neck oriented things. And one of those things is literally this horn that's growing off of the back of people's heads as a result of elevated tension in there. So what we want to do is we want to make sure that the loads and the tension inside the neck are appropriate even when using technology. We know technology is not going away, so we have to find healthier ways to engage with it. So any chance that you get, take your technology from a downward forward position and try to get it up so that your head can elevate more. So sending a text message out in front of you like this instead of down here will make a big difference in the long term going forward. So I was just reminded of that because I was going through an x-ray with a patient who literally had one of these horns on the back of their neck that was forming, and they were shocked and alarmed, obviously very disappointed. But I want you to know that a lot more people than are aware have that same process going on because of the downward forward head posture. Tech neck is an absolutely epidemic problem. It's causing people's necks to become arthritic and break down faster than ever. And the scariest part is in the beginning, the symptoms are almost nil. So you'll have dysfunction in there, but you won't even be aware of it because you haven't done enough damage yet for your pain signals to be firing off. Kind of like a cavity that's in your mouth that you don't have a full-blown toothache yet because the damage hasn't accumulated to this massive, overwhelming thing where you need a root canal. Well, the thing about your neck is there is no root canal that's possible. Once the damage gets that big, it's something that's harder and harder to work backwards. So taking care of your neck proactively under the care of a corrective chiropractor, as well as using healthy ergonomics and alignment strategies day in and day out, will make a huge difference. We are constantly advising and teaching our patients all of these different concepts during the different health workshops and strategy sessions that we have with them to make sure that their life doesn't wear them out before their time on this earth. We will see you soon.